Okay, welcome back to Final Fantasy 15 episode Arden. The sexy chest on my open coat there. Let's go see General Verstal. You look different again.
Have a seat.
Like you don't have facial hair anymore? This is gonna make me hungry, isn't it? I had dinner like 3 hours ago. Just a plate of buns for dinner? I mean, that's okay with me, but most people not a fan of that. They fresh baked?
We thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you? Are you enjoying your stay?
I don't know. Am I a prisoner?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
What is on your, like, arm guard on your forearm there? Ask about the food.
What is this food?
What?
Meat.
Looks like
cloned in this facility.
meat. Okay, thank you.
Cloned?
Looks like
We
steak with
cultivated
garlic on it.
somatic cells, use them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocytes, and then we...
Enough. I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic.
I don't think his motives will be very. I don't think he'll be open about it.
Since you brought me here.
204 days. Roughly 7 months or so. Then again, the Lucians had you locked away in that prison for nearly 2 millennia. I'd be more surprised if you hadn't lost all concept of time. You must loathe those Lucians for what they did to you.
Did you clone the bread too? You get bread cells?
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man, it's incredible. The star scourge doesn't sap your life force, it gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are
A monster.
not a monster, a marvel.
But am I a Captain Marvel?
I can't wait to unravel all
Why
your
wouldn't I just
mysteries.
kill everyone here then? Like, I don't think there's
What
much
is
way
it
you could stop
want
me.
from me anyhow? What about me interests you so?
I think this is it, just
You
playing
said it
the
yourself,
next
didn't you?
conversation
You were
option.
chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right.
No, it's
We need
a
those
mistake
powers
to make.
that you possess.
Need.
With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis.
Yeah, but you started
you
that
too
war.
must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything
Surely
bad.
you must bear them some feelings of ill
This is where you
will.
make the mistake. No, why? They're not even related. Well, they're
My
related.
feelings are none of your concern.
They had nothing to do with it. They weren't even alive. Follow?
Come
Sure.
along.
But I want to grab this thing first. Flesh fortifier. Mmm. Cloned flesh. Oh. Some semblance of a run. So yeah, it's been quite some time since I played Final Fantasy stuff.
This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that
Just
is.
get the light switches on the wall there. What is going on in the middle there? Is that a pool of water?
I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world.
Oh, I can run now,
Go
thank
on.
God.
Have a look.
Oh,
stuff can I grab here? Can I sprint? No, this is as fast as we're gonna go. You look like you can barely run. A campsite? Just hang out there. Okay, what kind of stuff can I look at there? This friendly creature here. Demons. Okay. Yeah, you, oh, I know what that is too.
Demons were first officially recognized
thing almost murdered me at the
roughly 200
finale.
years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered
Just a
from
history lesson.
plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia. Demonification is caused by a mutant strain of plasmodium.
So it started around the time Arden was around.
Their cellular structures. Infected creatures begin to disperse miasmal particles, the spread of which is known as the star scourge. This model is a replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground.
A demon-shaped
Demons
cavity?
when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified.
Interesting.
Scientists believe this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
Weird. Okay. So that's like the creature that the Emperor turned into right here, the closest one. The other one is, it's in one of the other Final Fantasy games as well, and I can't remember the name of it right now. Death something? I want to say Deathclaw, but I know that's Fallout. Something Death. Okay, what else can we look at here? Sure. Just open the cage. We got some imps.
Given the demon's aversion to light, they typically stick to the shadows until the sun fades and the night falls. Adagium, however, is different. Unlike his demon brethren, he can still function uninhibited in broad daylight. Of course, the ultraviolet rays harm him, much like they would any other demon. Yet his cells regenerate quickly enough to essentially negate the damage.
Yeah.
So sunlight
It
hurts
stings.
me.
Ah, like the light of the sun. Perhaps I'd best cover up.
I guess that's why he wears his like layered outfit then. Doesn't explain the crazy demon face though. I'm sure we'll get to that later.
This
It's a map.
is
Okay.
our world.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I am tempted to go through all of it. Retreat of the Glacian, like the Retreat of the Glaciers. Experience of the Draconian, Silence of the Archeon. So it's all the gods. Interesting.
To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god, Bahamut.
Oh, that's it? That's all we're... It's like a sentence?
It has been estimated
This
that
one will be
Eos
a
came
paragraph,
into
though.
existence some 4.5 billion years ago.
Oh, okay. If they're all short...
Tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos.
Protector,
in the
yes.
ancient Solheim
She
era.
froze those people to protect them.
Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Pistala region. Some claim that humans discovered fire in the Sukarp region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his burning wisdom upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to have originated in the Disgai and Klang regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation.
I like how the narrator's name is Guidance.
The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Klang and Disgai is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the
Ooh,
Astrals
2
is said
sentences.
to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce
3?
mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse of Solheim. It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals, was interred atop the Rock of Ravato.
Makes sense. It does look pretty specific up there.
After
Like
the
it's
war,
not
the
just a
ice
regular
god Shiva
volcano.
allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas rift of Volute.
Yeah, we read about Bahamut and
The earth
Archaeon.
god Titan can be
Interesting, they
seen
don't mention
supporting the
Leviathan.
meteor at the heart of the disk of Kothis in the sky.
Oh, there's more.
As for the storm god Rama, legend has it he sealed himself away within Fosha Hollow in the sky.
Good. Glad to know I've been saying everything
The sea
wrong.
goddess Leviathan disappeared
Except for that
in the wake
one.
of the war. Some say she swam below the waves and slumbers beneath the city of Altisha.
Oh my god, there's so many of these things.
Some 2,000 years ago, the gods granted Somnus Lucis Chilum 2 gifts.
Our brother.
The sacred stone and ring. With these in hand, he founded the kingdom of Lucis.
So the ring we
In the
know. What is the
centuries
stone?
since,
Is it the crystal?
Lucis has managed to expand its territory while struggling to suppress a parasitic plague. As of ME 722, Mor's Lucis Chilum sits the throne as the 112th monarch of his
That's a
line.
lot.
Regis Lucis Chilum is King Mor's firstborn son.
That's her dad.
And first in line to succeed his father.
I guess I'll go through all these.
Nilfgaard, off the coast of Golden Key, is an uninhabited island that Lucians regard as sacred ground.
This is where Noct was
Ancient
interred
texts
as
tell of a
well.
monster known as Adagium supposedly sealed away within, but investigations into its existence have yet to provide conclusive evidence.
I don't know what that little white thing was in the
Soon
picture.
after the establishment of the Kingdom of Lucis, House Fulare founded the nation of Tenebrae. The Empire began its occupation of Tenebrae in ME 359, a move that was initially met with much apprehension.
Yeah, because he
In
killed
order to
people.
assuage the dissenters, the Empire preserved the Oracle's home of Fenestala Manor. This concession was partially made for political purposes.
I hope we actually get to walk around there in this episode.
Lucis.
Because we never got to explore it in the main
The
game.
Accordo Protectorate has developed into a bustling
Such a
league
nice
of
city.
towns at
Definitely
the heart
just
of
Venice,
maritime
but-
trade. In ME 606, the Empire won an important battle against the allied forces of Lucis and Accordo, and in turn, annexed the Protectorate. The country is steeped in traditions and cultures that are incompatible with Imperial rule, so the Empire has permitted it a measure of relative political autonomy. Centuries after the founding of
Niflheim.
Lucis, a movement to revive the lost civilization of Solheim arose around the Weltham region. Leading the charge was House Aldercapt, whose brave deeds brought about the rise of the Niflheim Empire. The Empire built upon Solheim's magic technology and employed it for military use. This new firepower helped the Empire fell its foes, taking Tenebrae in ME 359 and Accordo in ME 606.
But why were you
As of
foes?
ME 722, under the direction
Like,
of
they never
Emperor
actually
Aeolus
explain that.
Aldercapt, the Empire is developing new arms fusing magitech with demons.
Hooray! Discovery of demons and rediscovery of Solheim.
Vestiges of the ancient Solheim civilization can still be seen in the ruins of
Did we ever
Peleus
travel
and
here?
Steel Grove.
I think that was,
Several
yeah.
ancient structures also dot the forest of the Fall Grove that encircles Castlemark Tower.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet.
Excavation of these various sites
Terrified
is
of that
currently
place.
underway.
That's where we went with Aranea to explore to find the mithril.
501, during an expedition in the Ulwat region, the Imperial army discovered a new species known as demons.
That's it. Okay, well, that was all of the information about everything in the world. What do we got over here? Painting? Oh,
Center, we see what I presume to be Lucian warriors.
this better be fucking
and the
short.
kings of yore. I've learned a great deal about the first king of Lucis, but I never knew he was second in line. It seems to depict a legend in which the
Okay.
chosen king dispels the darkness. If that's true, does
I
that mean
really
Lucis
like,
intends to someday stand above all others?
I really like going through all the history and stuff, but I know this can be super fucking boring for just a full episode.
Only we can restore balance to
So, I'm gonna leave this stuff out. I'm assuming the fiends are demons, the Hexathion are the gods, and the Oracle
The
is,
line of Lucis was chosen to
the
eradicate
lady.
evil from Eos. And with the divine on their side, how could they fail?
Is there anything else around here that I've missed? Don't think so. Alright, let's go talk to... Or not, he's not here. Ugh.
Adagium. That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long. His powers surpass those of it, and his body is all but impervious. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of it. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign.
Well, because he tried to murder me, apparently.
It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Adagium for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any
you just had a
official
better boat?
research, the potential he proved in combat was most promising. I estimate his powers easily surpass anything mankind has ever seen. Perhaps this streak of luck has just begun.
Okay, so...
Fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
I poured
I didn't spend
over
like 10 minutes doing
texts
this.
and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks.